Hello, my name is Olufemi Nasser. You're welcome to this channel. If you're just joining me for the first time, please consider subscribing as I'll be releasing new videos that's going to talk about so many things, giving us head up and update about immigration and so other things. Today, I will be sharing with us in this video how to migrate to Canada through the carer and the support work visa. So you want to stay tuned to the very end of this video so that you get every detail that I'm going to be sharing with us. First of all, we are going to dive into the Canadian website, the government website, so that I can show you all those things that it is written in plain blue and white so that you know that these things, they are genuine and they are for real. So let's dive into the computer as I show you. As you can see, on this website, this is the Canadian government website. It says home childcare provider pilot and home support worker pilot changes for the 2023 application process. So this is 2023. They are receiving their they are receiving application at the moment, and if you are so quick, because these slots they usually fill up within the space of few weeks or few months. So I'm very sure by the end of March, these slots won't be there anymore. So you want to be the first person to quickly and apply for these jobs. It says on January 1st at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will be able to apply under the 2023 caps for the home child care provider pilot and the home support worker pilot. There are changes to the home child care provider pilot and home support worker pilot for the 2023 application process. Review these changes below. So these are changes that have been made to the initial state of the application, the way it used to go. They've made some certain changes that is going to benefit you and going to be informative if you stick to these changes. So while we go through it, it says changes to the pilot caps. We only accept a certain number of applications each year. In 2023, we will accept the number of applications below. Home child care provider, gaining experience category, the Canadian government, they will be accepting 1,650 applications. This includes 1,500 online application and 150 alternate format application. So direct to permanent resident category, they're going to be accepting 1,100 application. This includes 1,000 online application and 1,000 alternative format application. So that is for the childcare provider. These are the numbers they are going to be accepting. We can see that it's not that much. So you want to quickly jump into the online portal and start applying straight away, because it has just come up now in January. It's January 2023. We're still in January. It's still very early for you to start this application before this slot fills up. So by the time you are the first, or you are among the first that registers for this application, you see that there are high chances that you'll be considered for the visa. So you don't want to waste any time. After this video, please, I'm going to include the link in the description below. So you just go on in the description and go through it and read it so that you can get the most all the information that is being required, so that you can just straight away start applying for this visa. So for the home support worker pilot, it says gaining experience category. They're accepting 1,650 applications. This total includes both online and alternate format application. Direct to permanent resident category, 1,100 applications. This total includes both online and alternate format applications. So this, if you see, it is open to the world. Like, it does not matter where you reside, as long as you can prove that you've got a job, and a legitimate job that really wants you to come and work for them. There you go. There you can apply through the embassy, and then they will be able to issue you a visa for you to migrate to Canada. Some of the ways why for some of the ways people use this in migrating to Canada is that, say, for instance, you can have a family member and they put out a job. It could be online and say, okay, they want a carer for their son or their little baby. So then they should be able to prove to the Canadian government that actually there's some barrier that is going on. It could be a language barrier that you're looking for some, or he or she is looking for somebody that can speak their dialect. That they found somebody that they feel that is going to be eligible for this role. That they've looked everywhere in Canada, they've not been able to find somebody that is suitable for the role. So they want to get somebody from overseas that is suitable, a candidate that is suitable to perform the role. So with that in mind, the Canadian government will be able to issue a visa quickly because there are some criteria that's been stated that they believe that the Canadian people they've not been able to meet. So they will grant that that leeway, let's say that leeway for them to actually source for candidates overseas. So this is something that you want to consider when actually making this application. If you have a family member or a friend, a family or friends, and or close people that you have in Canada that will be able to make this application for you, it is worthwhile to consider. So let's just do a quick read and see what else we have here. It says how to get ready for the cap reset. The cap for the home childcare provider pilots fails quickly. You may want to prepare as much as you can before the cap resets. You can create an account in the permanent resident portal if you don't already have one. If you already have an account, you won't have access to any caregiver application you started before January 1st, 2023. When the cap resets, you can only start a new application for the 2023 cap as of January 1st, 2023. Review the document checklist. So there's a PDF attached to this website. So I don't have time to actually open the PDF for us to see. So you want to go back there and get the PDF so that you see the document checklist that you need to provide for you to be able, apply for this job. So you will complete some forms online. You can review the PDF version of these forms to prepare the information you need to include. You can find the form name and number on the document checklist. You will complete other forms in PDF format and upload them to your application. You can start completing these forms now. So it is really like they are even nudging you to start it now. So because the slot is going to be taken. So as soon as you've watched this video, don't waste your time. Start going further, going deep down, getting more information about this thing and start applying. So it is something that you want to consider. Trust me, it is something you want to consider. So you can start gathering the supporting documents you need. Say pay your fees before you apply. If you pay your fees first and then can't submit your application before the cap was reached, you can ask for a refund. So guys, there's an opportunity for you to get a refund. Say for instance, if things are not really the way you thought they were going to be, or you didn't make the application the proper way, so you can apply for a refund and they will definitely refund you your money. So you must apply online through the permanent resident portal. Then the caps research, you will need to create a new application to be able to apply. You won't be able to access any application you started before 1st January. Okay, once you sign in the portal, choose economic. When asked which program you are applying to, you will then see the 4 categories available for these pilots as long as the cap isn't full. So once you go to the portal, you created an account, you go to the portal, these are the things you're going to see. You're going to see 4 categories. The categories that are going to be there, they are home child care provider pilots, gaining experience category. Another category is home child care provider pilot, direct to permanent resident category. Another one, it says home support worker pilot, gaining experience category, home support worker pilot, direct to permanent resident category. These are 4 major categories that's going to be there. So you want to choose the one that befits you, the one that you know that you are eligible to apply for. But mind you, before you make this application, try to do your research and look for jobs that are actually recruited in Canada. I'm going to do another videos very soon to actually get some recruitment companies that are recruiting for caregivers and support workers. So you won't have any excuse not to actually apply for this Canadian visa. So I'm going to do a video. So watch out for the video. Please try to subscribe so that you get notified whenever I release a new video, because very soon I'm going to release that video. So they also made some kind of other, write up here. It says if you can't apply online, if you need accommodation, including for a disability, you can ask for the application in another format. So these guys are actually making everything available for you to make this application. So if you are disabled, don't let that scare you. You can also apply for this. It's just that you will need another format of application so that you can be able to get through. Okay, our mailing address is changing. So make sure you mail your application to the correct address for 2023 application. You get this address when you ask for an alternate format after the caps reset on January 1st, 2023. So for those that you feel that this information I've just read out now, I don't think it's going to concern you, because they by this time they've already changed the dates, so you don't need to worry about the dates after that, because it has already changed. Maybe in 2024, another, if they change their address or anything, they're still going to update and let people know. Okay, so I think that is what we have here. And another says, what happens if the cap is already full when you apply? On our application, you won't be able to start an application for this category in the portal. If you started an application before we reach the cap, you won't be able to submit it, and it will expire after approximately 30 days. Alternate format application. We'll update our website when this cap is full. We won't accept and will return any application we receive after the cap is full. So guys, that is all the information I've got on this page. And trust me, it is getting full by the day. A lot of people, they are applying for it. Like when we first started, I've read how many numbers of people that they require. It's about roughly, I think, 4 or 5,000 people that they require in this category of caregivers and support workers. So whichever category you fall into, just know that usually you're going to kind of fall into the number of 2,500 for one category and 2,500 for another category. So guys, you need to go and make this application quickly. I know a lot of people, they are making application to come to the UK. I understand that, but trust me, Canada is still open. In fact, this is very fresh. It's the 1st of January 2023. They've updated their address, they have updated their information, they've updated the way of applying for this job. So you want to straight away jump in there and start making the application. So I hope this information has actually inspired you or informed you about the necessary way to go about getting visa. So please, before you go away from this channel, please just try to subscribe so that you can get all the relevant information that's going to be required in other subsequent application or visa that you might want to apply for or get interest in. So guys, please take care of yourself, and I hope to see you very soon in another video. Take care. Bye.